You know that 3 out of 5 employees, that's 60% of employees, when they walk out of a performance appraisal discussion, say, what happened there? ये मैनेजर क्या बोल रहा था? अरे भाई करना क्या है? ठीक से बताया क्यों नहीं? I understand that. But managers, how can they do a better job at giving feedback? Because most probably what would have happened is that in that conversation, they would have said things like, you are fantastic, you are superb, you are great, but dot, 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 dot. And after that, whatever the manager said, the employees never heard. There is a challenge here, right? Because this feedback is not at all specific. So let me teach you a tool which you can use in a performance appraisal conversation. It's called SBI, Situation, Behavior, Impact. So you can tell your employees that what was the situation last week? You reached out to around 30 odd clients for a sales call. Behavior, in those calls, you actually used a presentation which was 52 slides with no visuals. And the impact was the customers were bored and only 3% of them converted. So now what do you need to change? You need to change the way you actually make that presentation and add more visuals, right? Or let's look at another example. Similarly, you could have said you made 30 calls with various clients, yes. And in those, you actually used visuals and you were fantastic in the way you articulated and all of that, yes. And 30% more sales happened, which means that please continue that behavior. Now, this is a feedback that you can actually implement. So if the feedback is implementable, then only it's. So make sure you try and use this tool when you are trying to do performance appraisal discussion. And one more thing, just make sure that don't use adjectives like great, fantastic, superb, terrible, bad. Please be bad at what? Good at what? Fantastic at what? What do you want the person to do? How can they get better? Can you help them get better? That's the conversation you should be having. And one last pro tip, don't use but.